every first.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go into that reference of what I get. Angel, you need to lie down, please. Lie down. Lie down.
In the diva.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. She's been a diva. It's been a little diva. Right.
It's weird Bex hasn't come through. She'll probably say, oh, I want to smash her face in. That would be Bex all over.
Well. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So first things first, what I'm getting in them messages, okay? There's a lot of hate, hurt, regret, resentment, okay? And there's a lot of pain in there. And I really want to go back to her childhood, right? So I'm going to channel her photo, right? So bear with me. Heavy energy, big time. And she's very calculated, yeah? And she's very manipulative. And she's got ways of how she befriends people, okay? And the way that she goes on and what she does is that she homes in on people that are vulnerable, okay?
Like me.
Right, just let me do the reading, my lovely, yeah? Right? And she's got this trait about her that this follows a pattern, okay? This doesn't just come from you, as in doing it to you. This comes from doing this to others as well, okay? And this is something that she does. And then when she realizes that she can't get anywhere, this is why I'm saying to you that this is a must, that you do not reply back. Because all is what you're doing is you're adding fuel to the fire every time. And without even realizing it, you're giving her the power to continue on what she's doing, okay? Silent treatment is the best treatment for this sort of behavior, okay? When you're silent and you're not reacting back, you're not feeding it, okay? You're not feeding into that negative energy. You're not feeding into that toxicness, because then what's going to happen is it's going to look like as if you're just as bad as what she is, okay? Now, in regards with her, there's definitely something that happened in her childhood, okay? And I need to go back to the age of 5 years old. And I'm not saying that in regards with what she's doing is right to you, because it's absolutely not. It is really wrong what she's doing to you. However, there's a lot of psychological things that she's been through in her past, okay? And I do feel that it has extended into her into her adulthood as well. But there was a big thing that happened to her at the age of 9 years old as well, okay? And I do feel like there was a big disconnect with the parents as well, okay? I don't know how much you know, I'm going to ask you after, but I feel like there was a massive disconnect with the family and there's a lot of rejection, okay? Now, she needs some psychological help, okay? But in regards with this and how she is and what she's about, you do need to be very careful. And I'm just telling you that, whether I was doing a reading or not, okay? She's got this way of getting round situations. And I'm talking like even to authorities as well. And I don't know what it is, but it's like as if she can manipulate anything and anyone. Yeah? And with that going forwards, I feel like you've had some deep conversations with her. I feel like you've told her things because you confided in her and that you could trust her. And I feel like she's now manipulating you and using the manipulation to hold on to you. And I feel like because now you've finally realised to not interact with her, not message her, she's now getting very, very, very toxic. Okay. And I also feel at the same time that what she's doing is it's actually a reflection of her own self. Okay. It's a reflection of her. And she knows this as well. But she doesn't want you to know that she knows. Does that make sense in what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is in reference to this, that what she does is she comes into a friendship group, befriends everyone, and then starts to then single everybody out, but then does it in a way that then she will then say, so-and-so said this about so-and-so. So then they will start having a discussion. Yeah. And then she will be outside of this, even though that she's the one that started the whole thing altogether in the first place. You understand that?
Yeah.
So then what she does is she then tries to cause a situation in regards between you and Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you understand that?
Yeah.
It feels like a triangle here. That's what I'm getting. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also feel at the same time, yes, you have said things to her in the past, and I know that, and you haven't messaged me any of that, but I just know that you have. But you've said that because you know, you've been frustrated and you've come out with these things, right? But I cannot express this enough to you that you cannot have any contact with this person.
No.
Because it's then going to start to have a massive impact on you and your psychologicalness as well, and your well-being as well. And I feel like in reference to this person that they can't see any wrong in themselves and they've got no empathy. But this is where I feel like they've never had empathy because they've never been shown any empathy because of what happened in their past. And I feel like there's a lot of jealousy there. They don't like the connection that you have with Emma, and they feel very left out of that energy, even though that if they wasn't like how they are, you all could have been friends. But this is where it's like poison. It's like toxic. It's very, very, very toxic trait that she's got. And I definitely feel like in regards with this is definitely something that does stem back to her childhood. Now what she needs to do, she needs to go and have trauma therapy. If she has trauma therapy and she can recognize all the things that have happened to her in her past and what she's been through in her childhood, then there is a possibility that she can understand it and she can acknowledge it, and then she can come out of where she's at. But I feel she's too far gone for that to happen because she can never do any wrong. She can't see any wrong in herself. She's constantly blaming everybody else for her own issues and her own situation as well. Okay. And the reason why she's not liking you, because she doesn't like the connection that you have with Emma.
Yeah.
I told you this was going to be intense and I told you it was going to be heavy. But you know me, I say it how it is. And yes, I do feel that you have said things to her before, but that's because she's really got you up to that level of frustration that you've just come out with these things.
Yeah, and I do regret saying them things.
But in regards with this, right, I just feel like moving forwards, if you can find forgiveness for the things that have happened between you and her and move forwards, then your life will be so much better. I'm not saying to forgive to forget. No, absolutely not. You can forgive, but you'll never forget. But it allows you to move forwards, because at the minute, this is a reflection of her own self, okay? This lady here has got no confidence. She's got no self-esteem. She's got no empathy. She is completely numb of everything as well. And I feel like in regards with this, like she doesn't see any wrong in herself. And that's because she's never been taught right from wrong. And I'm not excusing her, but I just want to say, like, in reference to this, I definitely do feel there's a lot of psychological things here with this person as well. And I know that it causes you a lot of anxiety. It causes you a lot of panic attacks. And it causes you a lot of things, but there's a lot of healing that's got to be done here. She needs to go and work on herself and heal herself. She needs to work on not having an ego and absolutely accept all the things from her inner child, and also the things that she's been through that were very traumatic for her as well, okay? But in regards with this is something that only she can do. So again, you can lead a horse to water, you cannot make her drink it. Yeah? That's why you have got to take a step back from her, because I feel like if you take a step back from her, she could have a massive realization and a wake-up call, okay? She's got a lot of shadow work to be doing. She's got a lot of work to be catching up on herself with, okay? And the thing is, she needs to have that, because does she have children?
No.
Okay. Is she around children a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like this is where we're at. There's something to do with children that I'm hearing as well. I feel like she wants children, but she can't have children.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you. And I feel like that is something that she really has a lot of hate for, you know, and a lot of anger. And in reference to this, I feel like that is something that she really does want to have. But with this and everything else, that this is something that I want her to know and understand, to find balance, to find stability, right? And I want you at the same time to work on you, Elizabeth, okay? This is about building up your confidence and your self-esteem and being able to say no. Because I feel with you, and I mean this in the nicest way, you find it hard to say no to people.
Yeah.
Yeah? And I feel like that you always end up giving in, and you give people chance after chance after chance after chance. And then what happens is, in reference to her, that, you know, it gets more toxic as we go along, because you let her back in, and then there's more toxicness, and then there's more people that's involved in this situation as well. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So I feel like in reference to this and what you're needing to know and understand about this, that for your own peace of mind and for your energy protection, you need to stay away from this energy.
Yeah.
Because this energy is very unbalanced energy, and it's very intense, it's very scattered, and it's very draining as well. Okay. And this is something that I feel that once you step yourself away from this toxic situation, that your confidence, your self-esteem, yeah, your self-love, self-care, self-worth will come back to you as well, okay? And this is in reference to you as well. This is about you rejuvenating your energies, bringing back everything that you need to know and understand, okay? Finding balance and finding direction with you, and just having the confidence to say no. No, I'm not doing this no more. You tell yourself that you're not doing it no more. You're going to ignore completely everything. You're going to go completely silent. You're not going to reply back anything, whether it is just one sentence. You're not doing any of that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that then will help you to move forwards and what you're needing to know and understand. But there is a lot of things here from her childhood. And then what she does is she tries to turn it around on you and make out that this is your wording. And then you sit there and you think, is that my wording? And then you start questioning your own self. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
That's narcissistic behavior right there. That's a perpetrator right there. Okay? Now, I'm not blaming her fully, okay, because I do feel that there's a lot there from her childhood. And as I said to you, the age of 5 and the age of 9 really stands out to me massively in regards with her and her childhood. And I definitely do feel there is abandonment issues there, and there was a separation in regards with the family as well. And that is what I feel in reference to that as well. Okay. Let's have a look and see what the cards are saying. Okay. You've definitely shared a past, previous lifetime with her as well. Okay. And this is about a lesson. This is about learning how to detach yourself from an old soul contract as well. Oh, wow. Karmic partner. There you go. This is a past life issue. This is something that has come from the past that is here for you to sign, seal, and dust it and finish it. Okay? This is what your mission is, okay? This does stem back to your past, previous lifetime. And I do feel that there was something that was unfinished business, I'd like to add as well, okay? And when you start doing that, that this is where I want you to know and understand, right? That this is the unexpectedness where you're going to shock yourself in a minute and you're going to listen to what I'm saying. This has all been a mirroring energy this whole entire time. And she's trying to mirror her energy onto you. Oh, there we go right there. There we go. What was I saying about mirroring energy? Okay. She is trying to mirror this all back on you. And as I said, if you step away, from that energy, right, she's not going to be able to do it to you. Okay? You're very kind, caring, gentle, loyal, content person, and you don't like drama. You seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is making you a little bit whoa. And all this what you want is a quiet life. You just want a quiet life. You want to be happy. You know, you just want a quiet life. Is what the spirit is telling me. Okay, as well. There's something to do as well, my lovely. Yeah, with hang on, bear with me a minute. Okay. Are you blocked on all social medias?
Yeah.
No, you're not. She watches you on other social medias. She's got fake accounts and stuff. She watches you. she watches you, and I do feel, and I'm not trying to like scare you or anything, I'm just being real with you. Like, I feel like she's got a bit of an obsession as well. Okay. And I feel like this obsession is something in reference to this, right? But there's something to do with she's not the only one. You need to look out. There's a third party with her. Who's got an S name? Who's S? Why am I being given S? Wow. And I've got a third party as well. Again, this is another lifetime. There's confusion. There's past life issues. There's soul contracts. Oh my goodness. Who begins with initial S?
I think I know who it is, yeah.
Was there a little bit of a click between them?
Yeah.
Like more than friends?
I don't think so.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of like obsessionness. Like, just remember we've had this conversation, okay? So like listen to the guidance, because it's coming from spirit. It's not coming from me, it's coming from spirit, right? So just listen to what they're saying. Yeah, they're telling me. Listen to the guidance, okay? Right, this is where you need to take a step back now from this as well. Okay. You need to do healing. They definitely need to do healing. They need to work on themselves, and you need to work on yourself as well, my lovely, all right? Can you do that for me?
Yep.
There's a lot of things that need to be healed here, okay, from the past. Remember I kept saying to you, not just in this lifetime, okay, but in a past, previous lifetime. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done here. A lot of things that need to be recognised, a lot of things that need to be understood, a lot of things that need to come into what needs to happen. Nostalgia. Past love and past memories. Okay, this is where you need to be able to have this now and understand what spirit is saying to you, okay, because they're really coming in. And I do want to say that, yeah, your best friend's coming in from the spirit world. She's not happy about this neither as well, okay? And she's showing me reference as well to, what's she showing me? Why is she showing me a pink and white t-shirt, please?
I used to wear it a lot at college, I think.
Okay. Right, she's saying she wants you to have a new perspective. Okay, she's not happy about this neither as well. And she's also showing me the Lion King. And she's showing me Rafiki, the monkey, and says, there's a quote. She says, the past is the past. You can either run from it or you can learn from it. There you go. That is what she's just said to me, like in reference to this, okay? So she wants you to promise that you're going to listen and be committed to what she's saying. Wow. You have got to be committed in reference to removing this toxic energy. It is stagnated, it is intense, it is toxic, it is manipulation, it is all of it put together. It's bad. It's toxic. It's negative energy, it's manipulation, and it's narcissistic. And that's exactly what the card says. This is where you need to release it, okay? You cannot hold on to this energy anymore, okay? It feels like, she's saying to me, like suffocation, you know what I mean? And that, but this is where your best friend comes in and says, you've got to stop bloody fearing. Why are you fearing everything? You know I stand by your side every day and I give you all the courage. Stop fearing and know that I'm near to you as well. And she keeps saying about you need to stop running away. You need to stop fearing, okay? You need to stop fearing. You need to stop, okay? You need to start communicating with her. She communicates with you every day. She gives you signs every day. She said, you don't always see the bloody signs. She said, I communicate with you every day.
I do see you, Bex, I do.
Well, she says, well, open your eyes then and listen to what I'm telling you. She said, Destiny is amazing. Oh, thank you very much. You've got to keep people at arm's length, my lovely, okay? You've got to keep people at arm's length. She's saying you need boundaries. You need boundaries with others, but you need boundaries with yourself. You need boundaries, sweetheart. You've got to have boundaries. You need to speak up and have discipline with yourself and tell yourself, right, okay, I'm going to do this. Okay? Can you start doing that for me? There needs to be change here, okay? She's worried about you. She's worried about you. You need to make changes. She said, make the whoa. Wow. Thanks, Rebecca. You need to make changes, okay? You must make these changes. She is not happy, by the way. And you need to leave them behind.
Yeah.
She said, are you going to listen?
Yes.
I would listen.
If she was here on the
This is definitely something from the past, okay? The past is the past, she's telling me, but this is something you do have to deal with. It's unfinished business. It is a twin flame energy. It is jealousy. Thank you very much. It is triggering energy. I'm telling you. She said, you can have a fresh start. She's very proud of you by your job, by the way. She said, well done for your job. She's very happy with that. She said, that's going to help you to take your mind off of things as well. Boom. Fresh start. And self-love, self-care, and self-worth. Okay? This is going to be the time that you've needed to figure out within yourself, okay? This is the time that sometimes, yeah, you might feel alone. You're not alone, but you need to feel alone in order to wake you up and smell the coffee, she's telling me as well, okay? Why she's telling me something about hot chocolate, please, with marshmallows and solitude, please, okay? You've got to have that alone time. You must have that alone time.
In the winter. We used to sit in the cafe and have it all the time.
Okay.
Bus.
It doesn't have to be just winter when you have one. You know what I mean? What she's saying is that you've just got to really understand what you are and who you are and where you're needing to be and what you're needing to do, okay? To find reference of this, okay? To find stability, to find fulfillment, to find joy, to find happiness, to find power, okay? This is about taking back your power. This is about you bringing yourself back into alignment. This is about you finding who you are and what you're needing to do within yourself, okay? This is about you understanding within the depths that you're going to have to be going through healing, okay? It's not going to be an overnight thing, Elizabeth, okay? It can take 6 months to a year, right? But just know that that is the start of the new road for you, the new journey. And as you go forward and you're doing something that you love to do, you will see a massive change, okay? She wants you to start getting excited. Do me a favour, okay? On the next full moon, I want you to release the past. We've just come out of a 9-year cycle, as you know, yeah? We've just come out of the snake year. Release this energy, okay? On the next full moon, you're going to release her. You're going to release all of her energy. You're going to release anything away from her, okay? This is when you are really going to start to have your awakening of the dark night of the soul, okay? You are really going to start to awaken to everything, working everything out, having these realizations, okay? You're going to become more aware of your surroundings. Yeah, your psychic ability, your third eye is really going to start to happen, okay? You're going to be going for a lot of shadow work, okay? Shadow work is about acknowledgement, acknowledging the things that need to come to the light, okay? Acknowledging the things that you need to see within yourself, okay? The only way that you're going to see these things is when you start to find balance within yourself, okay? And then you can really spread your wings to fly. You've got to clear the air, okay, as well. And I do want to say you've got to ground yourself as well, within yourself as well, okay? All of this is going to be completely what you're needing to do, okay? She's telling me that you've needed to do this for a long time. There's something to do with the number 4 as well. She's given the number 4, something to do with 4 years. Why should she give me 4 years?
We've been friends on and off for like over 4 years, yeah.
Okay, all right. And this is where she's saying to you now, she wants you to just trust, surrender, and listen, okay? Can you do that?
Yeah.
You need to go with the flow, okay? You need to relax, you need to breathe, you need to trust, you need to surrender. You need to find a pathway, find a direction within yourself and what you're needing to do to understand, okay? That's going to give you all the wake-up calls that you need to have as well, okay? And that's where you can make priority of what you're needing to do. Do me a favor, okay? You're going to write this down, okay? You're going to weigh up all the pros and cons of everything, okay? You're going to weigh up the pros and cons of you, of them, the whole situation. That's going to help you to really distance yourself away, because there's going to be more cons than pros around her energy, trust me, all right? And you need to distance yourself away from her, okay? She's very, very, very negative. You've got to distance yourself away. This is a must. I wouldn't say these things to you if I didn't feel it. And that's not me being hard on you. I just feel that you need to hear this in order for you to wake up and have this realization, sweetheart, all right?
Wake up and smell the coffee, as Beck says.
And I feel like you need to just focus on your new job, okay? This is your dream. This is like, you know what I mean? You've always wanted to work with animals. This is your dream.
It is.
And this is your dream from a very long time, okay? This is your dream from past previous lifetimes. You've always been very connected to animals, okay? In reference to dogs, but there's something to do with horses as well, okay? And I've got here reconciliation as well. And there's something to do with cats as well. She's saying to me, there's a cat that she's fallen in love with or something. There's something to do with a cat, and she's fallen in love with that as well.
Yeah, at work.
There you go. Boom. Okay. And she says, I love it because you show so much love and affection to the cat as well. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Right. So what you need to do is put your vision on the cat, focus on the cat, and let go of this toxic energy, sweetheart. Okay. Don't do what anybody else is telling you to do. You're doing this for you. You don't cling on to this energy anymore. You've got to let it go, okay? You've got to take action on it, all right? When you start taking action on the things that are negative around you in your life, okay, that's when you can fix up, look sharp, right? But you can also have new things come into you. I feel like you're going to be taking this cat home. Why do I feel like you're going to take this cat home?
Because I've fallen in love with it.
And the cat has as well with you as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something to do with a really pink tongue.
Yeah.
Do you understand that as
Yeah.
well? Is it white and black?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a really pink tongue.
Yeah.
Thank you, because she's showing me the cat as well. And would you understand that the cat had come from quite a rough upbringing?
Mm-hmm.
As well, okay? Quite timid and that as well.
Yep.
But you're going to train that cat. You're going to train that cat to gain confidence. And do you know why and how you're going to do that? Because you're going to heal each other. You're both going to go through the same thing as well. Okay? You've just got to wait a little bit longer, okay? You've got to have the perseverance, okay, in reference to this. You are attracting so much more things to you that are bigger and better and brighter and beautiful for you as well, okay? You are going to release negative energy, cold energy, narcissistic energy, toxic energy away. There you go. Cold energy, okay, is a lesson. is lessons. Aww.
I'm like the cat whisperer.
There you go. And you are going to come out on top. All right? You are going to come back. That cat's very spiritual as well. You are going to bounce back. When you bounce back and you find who you are and know what you're needing to do, trust me, you are going to feel more settled. And as I said to you, I know it's hard, I know it's tough, but you, my lovely, have got to find forgiveness for this. You might forgive, you won't forget, but you can move forwards and be who you need to be. And that, my lovely, is finding forgiveness. Check this out, you're going to blow you away. For that friendship, wait, that was very complicated and caused a lot of confusion and caused a lot of negativity. Okay, you're going to have no regrets of this. You're going to have no regrets because it's the right thing to do. Okay, it's too negative, it's conflicts, it's just negative, it's just, yeah, it's not right. It's not right. So you, my lovely, are doing the right thing and you are going to come out on top.
It's not right, but it's okay, as Whitney says.
And I'm going to make it every day.
Okay.
Pack your bags up and leave. Don't you dare come running back to me. There you go. And you will have the celebration. You would have completed that soul contract. That was, look at that, 333. That was done, sealed and dusted. And a lesson learnt. You're going to speak up and you're going to say goodbye to all of this. Okay?
Yep.
You doing that is going to things seem clear and bring you that clarity. Wow.
I thought Rebecca would come through.
I haven't finished. Rebecca's not finished yet. Rebecca's not finished yet.
Oh,
Trust
dear.
me.
She's going to air me out on live again, are you?
She says, you need to listen and have no fear and don't be afraid of anything.
You're not psychic or anything, are you? No.
Don't be afraid. I can't cope. And that's all she wants to say. And of course, she loves you to pieces. She's sorry that she's not here, but she was needed to wake you up to smell the coffee.
Telling everyone that I drink too much coffee. Thanks, Bex.
Busted. See, again. Busted. Oh,
Yeah, last time it was mini vols. Now it's...
And I'm now going to close her beautiful energies down. And I, Elizabeth, will be leaving all of her love there with you.
Thank you.
And thank you. Okay.